Hi, I'm Leia, and I'm in a t-shirt.
And I'm Sammy, and I'm in the black long shirt.
Okay. So I wanted to have a chat with you about something that's been on my mind lately. So we previously had a conversation about how my car had a scratch on it after you borrowed it from me, and it happened in the parking lot. You weren't aware of it, and I was offered, the costs of a polish, sent from you to me.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so I've been feeling a little ignored and misunderstood about that situation. Because to me, it felt like the polish wasn't enough for the damage that's on the car at the moment. And I've been avoiding, family drives, parking in my parents' garages, parking down the street so my family wouldn't see it. Because to me, it's very important, but it's also very important to them. So what I would like is for you to reconsider, covering the cost of the entire repair instead of just the polish.
Okay. So from what I'm hearing, you're feeling a bit annoyed since I'm not offering to pay a full repair, and therefore you can't really take your car out because you've got that big old scratch in it, and yeah, that's really impacting you. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. So what would a full repair look like to you if I ended up paying for that?
Okay, so a repair would be, cleaning the area as well as a paint job. So the paint would be redone and then a polish at the end.
Okay, yep. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Also, how much do we reckon this is all gonna cost up together?
Well, I got a quote for $5,000.
Okay, yeah. So the problem is with that, the reason I'm still a little bit confused on, the necessity of having to do a full repair, because of that cost, and it's like a tiny scratch, but I know it means a lot to you. But I just really can't afford $5,000,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I see. So what I'm hearing is that, there's a financial struggle in paying, the 5,000,
yeah.
which I understand. The reason why it means so much to me, even though it seems minor, is because I take my car out to car meetings, and I'm part of a car community. So my hobby includes, keeping my car clean and presentable. I do car photography, and, it's a big part of my daily life. So while I understand that, it can be financially pretty straining, I do want to understand a bit more about, how much is realistically possible for you. So can you explain a bit more about your financial situation?
So I'm just worried that I won't be able to pay it all in one go because of my job. It's not always the most stable. So look, I'm happy to try, and maybe if I can cover half the cost now and pay the rest later, or um, just try to do some of the repairs myself, like cleaning the car and stuff.
Yep.
Because I understand now that the car means a lot to you, and I respect you for that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm willing to try and work out a way we can solve this.
Okay. So I'm understanding that you're willing to put in a lot of effort and take accountability, which I do appreciate. The solutions that you've offered, of paying half now and paying later, I worry that it's going to put a strain on our relationship. And I don't want you to feel pressured into, scraping up your current, savings. So another alternative solution could be that, you could pay me in installments, maybe weekly perhaps, just so you feel a little less pressure, but I will also feel more understood and seen.
Okay, yeah, I think that's a good idea. Thank you for coming to me about this problem, and sorry about that.
Yep.